2008, the Altai Mountains of Siberia, swept by freezing winds. Here in a single cave, a tiny discovery was made that would overturn the history of archaeology. It is this bone right here, the tip of a pinky finger, no bigger than a bean. Usually, small fragments like this are mistaken for bear or wolf bones and discarded. But scientists saw a miracle in this tiny piece. Surprisingly, thanks to Siberia's natural freezer, nearly 70% of the DNA in this fossil was perfectly preserved. The analysis results were shocking. It wasn't a Neanderthal, nor was it a modern human like us. It was a third human species that diverged from us about 1 million years ago. A human species whose existence was revealed solely through DNA, without us knowing their face or body size. The academic world began calling them Denisovans, also known as the ghost lineage. So when and how did these ghosts live? By analyzing the record of light left in the soil of the cave floor, it turned out they guarded this place for much longer than we thought. From about 300,000 years ago to at least 50,000 years ago. They survived tenaciously through times when warm birch forests flourished and through ice ages driven by bitter cold. Even more interesting is that they weren't alone. Traces of Neanderthals were also found in the same cave. The two species might have used the cave at different times, or perhaps they lived as neighbors during the same period. Did they know each other? The answer came in 2012 from another bone fragment. It is the fossil of a 13-year-old girl named Denny. Genome analysis revealed the secret of this girl's birth. Her mother was a Neanderthal and her father was a Denisovan. It was the discovery of unbelievable evidence of a first-generation hybrid, proof that two different species met, loved, and formed a family. Even more surprising was the father's family tree. Even among the father's distant ancestors, Neanderthals were mixed in. In other words, their meeting wasn't a one-time tragedy like Romeo and Juliet, but perhaps a fairly frequent occurrence across the Eurasian continent at the time. But there is still an unsolved mystery. What on earth did they look like? Scientists reconstructed their appearance, which couldn't be known from just finger bones and a few teeth, by backtracking the switches left in their DNA. The results defied our expectations. Like Neanderthals, they had low foreheads and wide pelvises, but their faces were much wider than ours, and their jaws were large and robust, like a rugby player. A heavy lower face with no chin. This was the true face of the ghost that endured the Siberian cold. The doubt, isn't this just imagination, turned into complete certainty when an actual Denisovan jawbone fossil was discovered on the Tibetan plateau. The montage drawn by DNA matched the actual fossil amazingly well. Denisovans suddenly disappeared about 50,000 years ago, but they did not go extinct because they live on today in the blood of Tibetans living at breathless altitudes of 4,000 meters. The reason Tibetans can live without altitude sickness is thanks to a special gene called EPAS1, which is the very gift passed down by the Denisovans. If our ancestors hadn't met and mixed with them, humanity might never have conquered the heights of Everest. From a bean-sized bone fragment to reclaiming their face and living on within our DNA. Denisovans are no longer ghosts. They were bold pioneers who roamed the Asian continent and hidden helpers who aided the survival of us, Homo sapiens. Take a look in the mirror right now. Somewhere in your body, a piece of that forgotten humanity might still be breathing.